pressure shifts.
And there's the opening tip as we get underway here from the Templeton Center. Truett McConnell will control the opening tip of the contest.
You can see the pressure already, Tyler, as PC comes way out. And that's one way to eliminate it, or to alleviate it, is to get some backdoor action.
Truett McConnell's leading scorer, E.J. Smith, with that miss of an attempted three-pointer here early in this contest. Trayvon Reddish goes inside. He'll put one up, and it misses, but a rebound underneath by Younger, and Younger puts it back and has the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, for those watchers of the stream tonight, Tyler, you'll see that PC is a long basketball team. They have some, talented players that have excellent length for their height, and Younger exemplifies that more than any of them, I think. See the pressure out on the perimeter and the steal.
Taken away from Bryant by Reddish. Reddish going to go inside, tosses it over to Stewart. Stewart off the glass and good. And Presbyterian has a quick 4-0 lead.
And PC wants to live off that, their defensive pressure, turning you over and turning it into buckets, Tyler, and that's what Truett McConnell will really have to guard against. You can't give up too many easy ones like that. So you must take care of the basketball and run stuff and get decent looks at the basket, or it'll be a long night.
Kelly going to go inside. Can't get the shot up. Tosses it out. They'll go back across. It's back to Smith. Smith along the baseline has his shot blocked. Smith back up. And that's going to be a foul before the shot clock violation. So a foul going to be called on a Presbyterian.
I thought that was a tough call. I thought he went straight up, but maybe ref had a much better angle than I did, Tyler. Maybe hit on the wrist there.
The foul is called on number 3, Kobe Stewart, his first, the team's first. And it'll put E.J. Smith to the line for 2.
Interesting that this early in the basketball game, and it's not even situational, at least on the first free throw, Truett McConnell electing to not put any players on the line, but they do so now. I don't know how often I've seen that, if ever. But it was an interesting utilization of the free throw and the time it takes. You get a little mini timeout. It's actually a good coaching move by Coach Ye, because you can't play the first carom anyway,
So Smith makes the second, a 4-1 Presbyterian lead here in the early going. Harrison, the lob pass in, down low to Winston Hill, and Hill gets the layup.
Great utilization of the body by Hill. Close to a turnover there. Pressure in the backcourt by PC. But great utilization of the body there, Tyler. I don't know if you noticed, but Hill did what you need to do around the bucket. Put your body into the defender and then keep the ball shielded with your body and lay it up softly off the glass. Did that masterfully there.
The inbound pass comes into Kelly. He'll carry it down to the other end of the court. Bounce pass down low to the big man, Frankie, who slams it home.
Yeah, it's a nice pass and a nice setup there by number 4 for Truett McConnell, Kelly, Brent Kelly. Found the big guy, and the big guy took it home. There's a backdoor.
Inside to Harrison, and he is going to get fouled. So Rayshawn Harrison draws the foul. He'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. This Big South broadcast is brought to you in part by Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength. Visit HerculesTires.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings. Sunbelt Rentals, we have equipment for that. And First Citizens Bank, forever first.
Can I speak to the Ingles? I just went in Ingles and got some grapes and a kiwi. Delicious. Thank you.
Harrison makes the first free throw. Has one more coming. His Presbyterian lead extends to 7-3.
No comment on the produce, huh?
Second free throw is up and good. It's 8-3. Presbyterian with the lead, 7:28 to go in the first. Full court pressure from the Blue Hawks.
Steal.
It is taken away by Kobe Stewart. Stewart with the steal on the inbound pass. He'll pass it up top. We got a whistle away from the basketball.
Shot clock or something? I don't think it's a foul, Tyler. I think there's some issue with the clock, I think.
May correct whatever that problem was. But I didn't see him change anything.
You notice.
That's going to be a whistle and a foul. He had the hand on the back.
Oh, it's a tough call now. These are grown men, you know. Wow. Anyway, what I was going to say is, if you'll notice, Presbyterian, they like to initiate the offense with Reddish, 23, to put the ball in his hands. I often talk about a trust factor that each coaching staff, especially the head coach, has with at least one guy who's going to lead and initiate your offense. Reddish is that guy for Presbyterian.
Reddish bounce pass inside to Hills, taken away. Kelly going the other way for Truett McConnell, goes all the way inside, has a shot blocked, but putback is no good. They'll throw it up. Presbyterian will have it, throw it forward to Harrison. Harrison gives it to Younger. Younger with the jam.
It's a nice look by Harrison and a selfless play. A kid that averages last year, I think, well into the 20s. Could have easily initiated that at the rim, but it chose to give it up, and it was a nice pass in the dunk.
Long inbound pass. Comes into Frankie, and Hill's gonna foul him. Just got up underneath him as he was coming down. Take another look at this.
A nice give in transition. Play the game the right way, Tyler, and the results will come.
Inbound pass comes in to Kelly. Go all the way in the lane and dish it back out. Three-pointer from the corner is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Presbyterian.
And we talked about, you know, Smith being, you know, such a prominent member of this team, leading scorer and that kind of thing. Kelly is going to be a big determining factor. How well does he handle this pressure? Now, they all have to handle it, but he's got to lead in that respect.
Reddish working against Kelly.
And let's keep an eye on the turnovers, Tyler.
Reddish inside, has it stripped away, a whistle and another foul. This one's going to be called on Truett McConnell, on Brent Kelly. It is second foul.
Yep. And this is smart. PC will use the 6'4" Reddish with the athletic body, who's very good around the basket. Struggles shooting the ball from range, but he often will, as he misses a free throw there, he often will post or take smaller guards down into the paint, and PC does a good job of putting him in position to do so. And so they utilize that well. That time Kelly picked up the foul.
As that free throw falls.
There's that tremendous pressure again.
Dish it out, three-point attempt from the corner by Bryant is no good. The rebound goes out to Truett McConnell. Frankie will put it back up. It is no good, and Reddish has the rebound going the other way. Reddish goes inside, has a shot blocked off the backboard, taken back the other way by the Bears.
Fantastic block there by Truett McConnell's Frankie.
A whistle and a foul. Foul here in the first half. 15:34 left to play in the first half. Truett McConnell with the inbound pass. Brown gives it up to Covington. Covington going to go inside off the glass, no good. And a rebound by Presbyterian as Barnett going to take it to the other end. Passes it off to Harrison. Harrison sees an opening in the lane, tosses it down low to McCormack. McCormack turn around, has it stripped away by Truett McConnell. Going the other way, there's Smith. He's going to go up off the glass, underhanded, no good. Poked around, out of bounds. Presbyterian basketball.
And once again, Truett McConnell. Listen, that would have been a nice make by Smith, but you've got to finish a high percentage of those when you're playing up a level like Truett McConnell is doing, especially in somebody else's building.
Harrison nearly has it taken away. He'll pass it off to Younger. Younger for three, off the rim a couple of times. No good. Put back by McCormack is no good. Truett McConnell fighting for the ball underneath. Nobody's got it yet. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Younger underneath, so it'll be Truett McConnell basketball.
McCormack missed the bunny. Had a decided height advantage at 6'9", and really known more for his ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter. That time couldn't finish inside. Near steal there.
Bears having a hard time getting the inbound pass, but Smith comes away with it. He'll pass it off to Bryant. Bryant goes in. That shot was blocked
by a guard.
And then we're going to have a whistle and a foul as Harrison was crossing the half-court stripe.
Marquise Barnett got that one at the rim, Tyler, back on the other end for Presbyterian. So a nice effort there defensively from the guard.
R.J. Bryant with the foul, his first. And the Bears' fourth foul. Lavorne with the basketball over to McCormack. He'll hand it right back. Harrison for three.
Nice
and he
shot.
buries it.
Good set play. Got your best scorer / shooter in rhythm. Off the catch, and he lets it go. Nice release. He can shoot it going either way. Probably a little more comfortable going to his right like he was on that one. Beautiful looking jump shot. Results in the deuce. Steal, almost.
Passes and almost has it taken away by Younger. Said it goes back, then they'll toss it back out. Then they'll try to go inside to the big man, Sykes. He's going to be fouled by McCormack.
Charged to number 15, Owen McCormack.
His second foul.
Substitution for Truett McConnell. Number 13, Raul Arias Ortega.
Arias Ortega checks in for the Bears.
A lot of teams go zone out of an inbounds under the basket. PC electing to stay man-to-man.
And Truett McConnell able to draw the foul. That's going to be on Barnett, his first. And the sixth team foul here in the first half.
Baseline out of bounds. Once again, Presbyterian stays in the man.
Pass comes into Smith. Smith rises up. His shot's off the mark. Rebound underneath.
Say Laverne was out.
Stepped
Yeah.
out of bounds.
I think Laverne was out when the ball touched him. Want to get a shot. The timer right. If they're going to move it to. Are they going to keep it at 20?
But it's 16.
Oh, it's not. Okay, it goes to 16. Yeah, I thought it'd be a little less.
The inbound pass to Smith. Smith over to Brown. Brown going to go inside, and he's going to be pushed, and another foul, and this one will put the Bears in the bonus.
Yeah.
1-1.
Look, there wasn't a whole bunch of contact there, but he did push him. He got beat off the dribble, did Younger. And there wasn't much contact, so it could have been let go. But I mean, look, different refs call it different ways. And there was a push on that play. It's just thing you say when you're in the film room, you're telling Younger, you can't get beat like that. And the reason Younger is occasionally getting beat off the dribble, even though he's a good defender, he's coming up out of his stance. You got to sit down in your stance, and you got to stay in it, even at 6'8". And if he can train his body to do that and be mentally tough, and stay down in his stance, he can be one of this league's best defenders because of his length and athleticism. But you're not going to get the benefit of that call if you come up out of your stance. He was trying to recover. The ball handler went by him, had got enough of an edge where he could get an advantage going to the basket. And of course, that's the same player, C.J. Brown, that's at the line right now.
And he misses the back end of the 1-and-1. Barnett has the rebound. He'll take it to the other end. Laverne thought about the three, then realized there's a man in his face. He probably shouldn't shoot it. Tosses over to McCormack. McCormack sees an opening, dumps it down low to Harrison. It bounces all around the rim but won't fall. and the Bears have the rebound.
Pretty good pass by a 6'9" kid in traffic.
Brown going inside, tosses it off,
Rip.
stolen away,
Younger.
taken away from Seitz. As Younger going to the other end. Going to toss it back to Lavorne. He'll set his feet, shoot a three. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound by Barnett. He dribbles it once, puts it back up. No good. Younger with the rebound. He puts it up. It's still no good. And a whistle and a foul. And Brandon Younger is going to head to the line.
Basket's got a lid on it, doesn't it? Is that like 4 or 5 right at the rim they've missed? Has Presbyterian?
It's like one of those at the fair where you can't really make it unless you shoot
Yeah,
it perfect.
exactly. Exactly.
Misshapen, shaped like a football. They want a basketball to go in.
Yeah. They get you on those.
Not me, I'm a baller.
They say Pistol Pete used to just break the fair. He'd go to the fair and just break them from anywhere.
Younger's first hit.
You never heard that
Yeah.
about Pete?
Yeah. One of the greats of all time.
Oh, boy was he. When Isaiah Thomas used to watch your tapes, the original Isaiah, used to watch your tapes and train from him, yeah, I'd say.
Younger makes both. Full court pressure again, giving the Bears some trouble, nearly stolen away.
It'll be a 10-second violation if they don't watch it. 10 seconds.
Timeout.
Oh, they call the time.
For the Bears to inbound. Pass comes in to Covington.
That's a nice cross by
Has
Covington.
a shot blocked by McCormack. It goes out though to Smith. Smith almost loses the handle on it. Brown one comes away with it. And we got a whistle and another foul.
And Barnett did not keep him in front. You've got to keep the ball handler in front. You got to move your feet. If you'll notice, I don't know if we have a replay of that or not, but Barnett came up out of his stance. It's easier said than done. I mean, now watch this. See that? Nice block there by McCormack, and we keep running it here. Now watch right. Well, couldn't get to it. We had to get back to live, but right there.
Is good.
Yep, right there before that penetration, Barnett came up out of his stance a little bit. And the ball handler went right by.
And the second is good for Brown. LaVorne and Harrison get it across. Toss it down low to Younger, back up top to McCormack. Harrison bounces it into McCormack, out on the wing. Then knocked away by Brown, goes out of bounds. You almost got to make a play on that.
I know
one,
it,
KB.
I did.
That takes us to an under 12 media timeout, 11:51 left to go in the first half. It's 16-6, Presbyterian with the lead here at the Templeton Center on the campus of Presbyterian College on ESPN+.
You're in good hands in Clinton with former PC football player
11:51 to play in the first half. Presbyterian a 16-6 lead on Truett McConnell. It's been Brandon Younger, the leading scorer so far for the Blue Hose with 6 points. Rayshawn Harrison has 5. Over on the other side for Truett McConnell, leading scorer is C.J. Brown with 3 of their 6 points.
Now, be honest with me. If I would have asked you to not look at the stat sheet or the monitor, how many turnovers would you have guessed Truett McConnell has thus far in the game? You said it. Yeah, you said somewhere around 5 or 6 anyway, right? They only have 3. They're only credited with 3 right now. So they're on pace, you know, to stay in this game. Thrash
for the 2 is no good, but it bounces right back to him. He'll pass it off to Reddish. Reddish will get it back to Thrash. Thrash goes inside, spins, goes up, banks it in, and the foul. He's going to have an opportunity for the 3-point play.
Nice job of getting your body in there and taking the contact and still making the basket. Kearshawn Thrash plays bigger than a 6'3" that he is. Nice spin and doing just what he needs to do, and a good help come over.
And he misses the free throw, but the rebound inside by Presbyterian.
Nice rebound by
Barnett. Barnett going to put up the three. He gets the rebound and the tray, and it's 21-6.
Tell you what, I like Barnett. I have since the first time I saw him play several games ago. That'll get you a lot of playing time if you rebound from the one position and knock down open jump shots. Beautiful looking delivery on that J2. And it's really about this end. You got to.
Covington goes inside.
Oh, that's a beautiful finish. Beautiful finish by Covington. Around the trees. Strong move in traffic and a beautiful finish off the glass. Covington.
Thrash, the bounce pass down to Hill. Hill goes up, can't get the shot to go, and the rebound underneath by Torre.
Yep, nice defense too by Torre.
Toss down in the corner, they'll come back up to Covington. Covington hands it back off to Crowden. Crowden from the free throw line.
Nice
buries
bucket.
The jumper.
Luke Crowden, a freshman. Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Skinner country, isn't it?
Pretty sure I heard Skinner sing about that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Reddish has it nearly poked away. He's able to get control of it, goes back inside, and the whistle and the foul going to be called on Brown. Leaning in a little bit, KB.
Sure, I tell you. It's a tough call on Brown. I guess maybe he was leaning on him a little bit. It's a certain level of physicality each ref is going to let you get away with, and that one's a little over the line for that ref, I guess.
Minimal today.
Yep.
Minimal.
No doubt.
Reddish going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. As that foul put the Bears in the bonus, or put the Blue Hose in the bonus, rather.
I think Torrey's done a good job of giving Truett McConnell an inside presence, except for the fact, I hope he's not hurt. That's a good swing pass, too.
And
that
the
was
three-pointer buried
Barnett.
by Thrash.
I think Barnett twisted his ankle or something. But that's a really good job. I was talking about the presence for Truett McConnell as they lob it inside. Fallon Stewart, I think.
Yeah,
Probably.
Barnett getting a little limpy, as we like to call it.
Yeah, he did. It's a shame. He's playing really well. He's impacting this game.
Those shoes are something, too. There's the three-pointer
Yeah,
from
they are.
Kearshawn Thrash.
But that's Barnett's second offensive rebound. Presbyterian as a team is great. Rebound the ball on the offensive glass. I think they're, what, 7th in the nation at almost 14 a game, somewhere in there. And a lot of that is because their lead guards in Reddish and Barnett are really good rebounders, especially from the one spot.
Frankie gets the front end of the 1-and-1.
But the other part of that, Tyler, we talk about it all the time, is Presbyterian is got good length at just about every position, every player they bring in. Really, I mean, like Zeb Graham would be, I mean, he doesn't have bad length, but he would be one of the lone exceptions. But most of them, Reddish, pretty good length, especially for a one guard. Thrash plays bigger and is a little longer than he at 6'3". And Zeb Graham, nice back
with
door.
the bounce pass into Stewart. Gets knocked around, eventually comes back out to Thrash, who feeds it over to Reddish. Graham for three.
And he can shoot it. And he can shoot it. That's Zeb Graham's calling card, his speed and the ability to score the ball.
The junior out of Fort Mill, South Carolina, went to Nation Ford High School.
Yeah, a big-time scorer in high school. One of the one of the state's all-time leading scorers at that level.
Inside, the shot is up, no good with the whistle. And another foul on the Blue Hose.
I tell you what, Torrey is a tough cover, Tyler. He's long, and he covers a lot of ground with each stride as he's still dribbling the basketball. And then when he goes into his Euro step or whatever to deliver around the basket, he improvises along the way. That was a great example there, and that's a very tough cover. Graham, nice set, beautiful release. No glass, why don't you, Torrey?
I don't know if he called the bank.
No, I don't think he did.
Counts anyway.
Even the late night drive-through.
Misses the second. Hill has the rebound. Quickly to the other end goes Reddish, throws it down in the corner, then they'll come back up top to Stewart, around to Graham, again another three, and he buries that one. Back to back 3 pointers for Seb Graham.
Tyler, you know what one of my favorite sayings is in a game of basketball? The teams that share it well usually shoot it well, and that's what you're seeing with PC right now, and there's that pressure.
The ball thrown away, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Presbyterian basketball.
But those threes by Graham, look at his ball movement. One good pass. Well, that was the third really good pass on that possession. So you get 2 quick passes in that final pass. You get what they call the hockey assist, right? The pass that leads to the pass that leads to the bucket.
See if they can set him up again, and they will. He's gonna go for another one. That one just off the mark, but the rebound underneath by Reddish. And then stripped away and goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bears.
Frankie getting a hand in there.
He called for the heat check, just couldn't get that one to fall.
Yeah, couldn't get it. Is that Kelly back in the game, I think? Brent Kelly. And also Smith.
Inbound pass comes into Stewart. He'll get it off to Hill. Hill gonna pull up, off the mark, an air ball.
He took the shot that the defense gave him, and he normally is a good shooter. Just let that one go a little too hard. Ooh. Are legit. And so you get number 15, Frankie, at the line.
Makes
Inoka
the first.
Frankie.
He's got another one coming.
6'8" out of Cameroon.
He gets them both.
Frankie, a good player.
Graham, back to Younger, then it back to Graham. Bounce passing it into Hill. They'll come back out to Graham, who's hit 2 3-pointers.
Good recover on that. Didn't give him a good look there.
Inside to Hill. Hill.
Oh, great block.
Almost
went in
has
anyway.
the shot blocked,
Yep.
and it goes in.
Nice job there by Torrey, but Hill still got it to go down. Torrey with a quick jump to get a mid on that one.
Torrey on the offensive end tries to feed it down low. It's taken away by Presbyterian. Younger tosses it down in the corner to Reddish for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound underneath, knocked away, then knocked out of bounds, and it'll belong to Presbyterian.
Thrash with that 3-point attempt, Tyler. But you saw in that rotation, the ball came to Reddish from about 14 feet from the bucket, and he passed on the shot. He had a wide open look. You'd like to see him pull up and knock that jump shot down. Maybe he's being selfless to a fault.
Reddish will throw it into Thrash. Harrison, who just checked back in the game, passes off to Younger. Younger for 3 is off the mark. Inside to McCormack.
Perspective that Reddish kind of baited him into that.
He leaves it short. One more coming for Reddish. He'll knock that one down. And it'll be Presbyterian basketball because of the flagrant 1.
Yep. A new shot clock at 30.
Long inbound pass goes into Harrison.
Harrison yet to make a real impact in this game. And there's a
Pass
careless
just
turnover,
off the mark. McCormack couldn't track it down.
Yeah, they give that one more to Younger, though. That was not a good pass. Wasn't even under duress. You gotta play the game cleanly.
That pass, also a bad one on this end, taken away by Barnett, thrown ahead to Harrison. Harrison can't handle it, loses it out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Bears.
Truett McConnell ball.
Frankie finally hands it off to Covington. They'll get it to Smith. Smith back to Covington, who tries to go inside, backs out.
Good job by Reddish cutting off the baseline.
We got a whistle underneath.
15 offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Number 15, Inoka Frankie.
Charge to Frankie.
Second
Well, Cormac thought it was on him.
substitution.
Yeah, he's about to take himself out of the game, wasn't he? He knew if he got that third, he'd be yanked, I'm sure.
But instead, it's on the Bears.
In your illustrious coaching career, what do you feel about that? I mean, how would you treat that? If a kid gets 3 in the first half, you automatically yank him, or you just kind of,
Oh, yeah.
depends on who it is?
More than likely pull him. That one out of bounds. Shot off the mark by Harrison, knocked out of bounds. By the Bears, it'll stay with Presbyterian, 20 on the shot clock.
Need to see something to kind of energize this game, a thunderous dunk in traffic or something like that. Maybe a couple of long threes, great block. Let's see what happens. That was a good recovery there. Torre, I think it was, right?
Harrison with
Yep.
the basketball, tosses it down in the corner to Reddish, who has it poked out from behind. It'll stay with the Blue Boats.
Ooh, I thought that might have been off of Reddish.
Still Blue Bulls ball. 2 seconds on the shot clock.
2 seconds left to shoot for Presbyterian.
Can you get a decent look with 2 seconds? We'll see.
Harrison will throw it up. It's off the rim. Rebound underneath. They're going to call over the back on Barnett.
Blue Bulls foul. Johnson number 1, Marquise Barnett. Bears third. Blue Bulls over
It'll be
the
2 shots at the other end for Truett
Smith,
McConnell.
yep. Smith, the leading scorer, will go to the line. Chance to pad his numbers here. Free trip to the line. Favoring his back a little bit.
Leaves the first one short. One more coming for Smith. Off the back of the rim, no good. Barnett with the rebound. Gets it to Younger. Over to Harrison. Harrison goes inside, pull-up jumper. No good. Younger gets the rebound, though, underneath, puts it on the floor, goes back up, shot no good.
A hit on the
But
delivery.
the whistle and the foul, and Younger going to head to the line for 2 free throws.
Torrey, I believe, Tyler.
McConnell foul. Sharks number 21, Kapumba Touré.
That's his second.
Torrey.
Second. Brendan Younger to the line. 2
Torrey is a Miami kid. And, of course, Brandon Younger is an Atlanta kid, Marietta, Georgia.
First one is good for Younger.
McConnell substitutions. Number 33, Corey Seitz. And number 42, Luke Crowder.
Sykes and Crowder back in for McConnell.
As Younger delivers the second. Crowden. Bounce passes it over to Bryant. Goes back to Crowden, who goes underneath and gets the layup.
Crowder with 2 buckets here in the first half. Nice job by him. Crowder, the freshman. Out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Barnett going to go inside, come back out to Harrison. Harrison will go inside.
Overpass. Overpass.
So
Calls the
McCormack
turnover.
is taken away. A turnover by the Blue Hose gives it back to the Bears.
He had the clean look, Tyler. Should have rose up and knocked that jump shot down. Well within his range. Excellent mid-range jump shooter, and he passed on it. Overpassed.
Smith gets it back to Brown. Brown's going to go inside.
Offensive foul. But they have gotten to the line a good bit now.
And when you're getting out rebounded 22-9.
Yep. Got to make some more of their free throws. They're getting plenty of trips to the line. Brown misses the first one.
One more free throw coming for Brown.
And that's a good way to make up a deficit. If you can knock down free throws, you can score without the clock moving. Helps you catch up a little better. Frankie.
As Frankie checks back in for the Bears. LaVorn back in the game for the Blue Hose. And we got a whistle
42.
And another foul away from the basketball. That one's going to be on Crowder.
Crowder, right? Just at such a disadvantage there. Crowder, of course, at 5'11", and that might be generous. Trying to guard Winston Hill at 6'7", whatever Hill is. Yeah, 6'7", especially around the bucket.
Hill leaves the first one short off the front of the rim. Second free throw goes down. Crowden will bring the ball down for the Bears. Passes it off to Frankie. Frankie over to Sykes.
See if they can get either Frankie on the low block here. Good D by Hill. Almost first. Oh, nice turn.
Frankie gets the finger roll, gets the ball to fall.
I was going to say, see if they can get something, some kind of action on a low block from Frankie, and then get Smith going too. Their leading scorer. He hasn't really impacted the game that much.
LaVorn passes up to three, and instead will go inside to Hill. Hill goes up. The lay-in is good.
Good job by Hill, being patient right around the bucket. I often see players rush those, and he didn't. He let the attempted shot block fly by, and then he delivered right after that.
Frankie from just past the free throw stripe knocks
Good
down
offense.
the shot.
Take what the defense gives you. Frankie knocking down a mid-range J. Nice.
The whistle and the foul.
Crowder again.
Crowden gets the foul. That's his third.
Truett McConnell foul.
Second.
Charges to number 42, Luke
Second.
Crowder. His second, Kershaw Thrash, 2 shots.
Thrash to the line for two.
Crowder's got 2, right, Tom?
That's correct.
BC's inability to knock down free throws is helping Truett McConnell stay in the game. Truett McConnell could knock down some more of their free throws, get a lot closer. I like that brilliant stat of the night.
Thrash hits the second.
Number 3, Akil Covington.
And Covington will check back in for the Bears.
Crowder had a nice little impact on this game while he was in there. Had the 2 fouls, excuse me. It's a good matchup here, Laverne and Covington.
Covington gets it to Frankie. Frankie going to match up with Hill, turn around.
Nice
Gets
bucket,
the one-handed shot to fall.
Beautiful footwork and a nice delivery, extending the left hand. Pretty good defense on that one. Just made a tough shot.
Hill inside and poked away, and a whistle and another foul. And Frankie not enthused with the call.
It's a tough call. He did reach, but I don't know how much contact there was. Referee saw it as a foul, though.
Correction, his third personal.
And that's 3, too. That's big, right before the half. You really only have 1 or 2 guys, maybe 3, that give you an inside presence on this Truett McConnell team, and one of them just picked up his 3rd foul. That won't make it easy.
Goes in and out.
Number 10, C.J. Brown.
So Brown back in for Frankie. And of course, Seitz gives you a little bit of size down there too at 6'8".
Hill makes the second. Covington across the stripe, guarded by LaVorn. Has it poked away, but he's able to go back and get it.
Good defense by Thrash on the ball.
Artezo
excuse me,
Ortega
yeah, it is Thrash.
loses the handle. LaVorn going to go inside, passes it off to Stewart. Stewart goes up, slams it down, and the foul.
You know, that energizing play we were looking for, I think that qualifies. Might even be an early nod to our Hercules strong move of the game. Vern gives it up. And Stewart with the finish.
It's a chance to make it 3.
On the opposition. Talked about that length for these PC players. You saw it there.
He misses the ball. He misses the shot, but Hill gets the rebound and is going to toss it out to Harrison. Hill going to go underneath, rolls it off his fingertips and in.
Nice up and under there by Hill. Skilled player all over the court. Excellent low post moves, footwork.
Under a minute to play in the first half. Brown. Up top to Smith.
Harrison doing an excellent job on Smith, minimizing his impact on this game. That's a nice move.
Inside, off the rim, off the backboard, no good. Rebound stripped away from Harrison.
Good
They'll
pass.
go back into Seitz, and he'll get the easy lay-in.
Smith with a beautiful pass, and Covington, I think, is a little shaken up. Got the worst of that, but I think he's all right. Tough kid. But what a pass by E.J. Smith. Hadn't scored the ball. What do you have Smith for right now? Has he got a two points, 4 maybe?
I got him at 1.
Got 1 point, but that was a beautiful assist there. To kind of keep his team in the game somewhat here, getting close to the end of the first half.
Stewart, LaVorn. Comes back out to Thrash. An extra pass to Harrison for 3. It's good.
It was a good swing pass by Laverne, and then an excellent little touch pass there at the end. The extra pass, as you say.
Inside, a whistle and another foul with 1.9 seconds to go.
No, they're going to get Laverne on that one.
Louisville's foul, charged at number 10, James LaVorn.
As LaVorn draws the foul, it'll be his first.
Akil Covington to the line, 2 shots.
Covington will have 2 shots. His first trip to the line this evening. He misses the first.
Even though Covington missed there, I like his game. Akil Covington. He's a sophomore out of Athens, Georgia. Of course, you know what's Athens, Georgia. I'm sure you've been down there.
I have been to Sanford Stadium. Been to the baseball stadium over there, too. Called a baseball game one time. A couple of times.
Good program, right?
Playing
Georgia.
The football team playing in the playoff tomorrow.
Yeah, big day.
Second free throw is no good. Harrison will get the rebound and just hold on to it.
Number, Kobe Stewart. And 23 is pretty famous number 2 as Mr. Reddish brings it across the half-court line.
Reddish will get it to Hill. He'll hand it right back to Reddish. Harrison down low, goes in, floater goes. And Presbyterian picks up right where they left off.
Took advantage of the size situation, the mismatch. Just put up a nice floater, a nice soft delivery, goes down. Kind of supports the point I made right before we got into the second half. He has a number of different ways he can score the basketball. Really good player, Rashawn Harrison.
Down low, can't get it to fall.
Talked about Torre's ability off that Euro step creates those long strides. It makes it hard to guard him because he's not only, you know, getting a lot of space with that, but he changes direction, you know, quite well when he does that, creating those scoring opportunities.
Reddish. Harrison for three. Off the rim, no good, but Hill with the rebound. Hill going to put it on the deck. Tries to go up, has it stripped away. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bears, stays with the Blue Hose.
Torrey got a piece of that. We talked about Torrey and Frankie being their inside presence and Sights when he's in there, but he's not in there right now. So a good job of protecting the rim on that possession by Truett McConnell.
Long inbound pass to Stewart.
That's one thing you can say in those baseline inbounds plays. A long one from Harrison there. Wow.
Harrison. Steph Curry range.
Yeah, and I noticed his feet were together. He didn't even stride into that. He just, that was a long shot for not even stepping into that. Both feet planted and just used those legs, but it did not stride into it. Interesting.
Trying to pass it down low inside, a whistle.
Wow,
and another foul.
Yep.
Blue Hose foul, Johnson number 4, Winston Hill.
Take another look at this long three.
He's 5-6 feet behind the college three, and the college three is what, Tyler? Is it 21-9? Am I correct on that, or?
Sounds right.
Somewhere thereabouts.
Inside is Smith. He can't get the shot to go. Reddish will get it, clear it out, and there's a whistle and a foul.
Number 4, maybe? Yep. Kelly.
Truett McConnell foul, Charleston number 4, Brent Kelly.
That's going to be his 4th.
So Kelly struggling a little bit.
McConnell, number 3, Nikhil Covington.
Covington will check in for him.
You know, we mentioned Harrison on the offensive end, also doing a really good job on Smith, the leading scorer for Truett McConnell, not letting him impact the game on the offensive end.
Reddish tries to get it down low. It's tipped, and he gets it back to Hill, and he'll go up and put it in.
Nice job by Winston Hill. Very patient around the basket, Tyler. He creates those angles, and it's very tough to get to his shot. Utilizes timing and angles and fakes. Good low post player, but also can shoot it from the perimeter. Hill, very good all-around player. An offensive foul on Frankie, I believe.
That's going to be number 4 on him.
Johnson number 15, Inoka Frankie.
4 fouls with 17:26 to play.
I think the ref said he never got set, I think.
Truett McConnell, substitution number 33, Corey Sights.
That's tough for the guy who has been the catalyst for this Truett McConnell team today.
No doubt. And their primary inside presence in him and Torrey. So Torrey will hopefully get some help from Sights down there. He's been pretty good. He's been pretty good, especially on the offensive end.
Harrison, jumper over the aforementioned Sights. No good, but Winston Hill is right there to clean it up.
Gotta box him out, obviously. Kickball.
Be a pretty good idea to try it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Put a body on him, as they say.
That's it. You better.
And another kickball.
That's a dangerous pass. Lucky to get the foul bailout there. Smith might want to just go ahead and bring that ball up, Tyler. You know, the problem there is he's throwing it right back to the opposition's basket, and his teammate is heavily guarded by a very good defender in Reddish. Got away with one there. You don't want to live with that too long. Having a problem just getting the ball in. Finally.
Works it across, goes across, throws it to Sights. It's off his foot.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Art.
Harrison will pass it down to Hill. Hill inside. His man falls, a whistle. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on Truett McConnell's number 21, Torre.
Truett McConnell foul, Sharks center for 21, Kavuma Toure.
That's his third.
His third personal. James third.
Player control foul. A wet spot on the floor where Torre fell.
Substitution is Brown will check in.
Truett McConnell substitutions, number 10, C.J. Brown.
I might have gave him a flop warning there, Tyler, instead of a foul. Good job by
Brandon
Younger using
gets
that
the
length.
lay-in. Smith. And they'll whistle Younger for the foul.
Louisville's foul, Sharks to number 22, Brandon Younger. His third personal. Team's third.
That's Younger's third. Delay of game warning on Presbyterian. Said he stepped across the line.
Yeah, I think he's really referring to an imaginary line. Oh, Sykes blew
Off
the
the
bunny.
glass,
Yep.
no good. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. Harrison the other way, gonna back it out. Younger inside, finger roll is good.
I thought he was going to flush it. Elected to finger roll off the glass. Nice delivery by Brandon Younger.
Three-point attempt from Smith is off the rim, no good.
Good team box out by Presbyterian on that possession.
Hill gets the rebound. They'll throw it in the front court to Younger, then down to Stewart. Stewart for three, and he knocks down the tray.
We talked about what a good all-around player Stewart is. And if he can knock down that three ball, Tyler, that just increases his value for this team immensely.
Bryant goes to his right, then back to his left, feeds it down low to Sykes. Sykes turn around, gets the hook.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Stewart didn't get a foul call on himself then. Had his hand on Sights, but referee elected not to call that. A nice delivery softly by Sights. You know, don't want to be too cliche-ish, but those that share it well, shoot it well, usually. And that's what PC has done here tonight. Playing a lot of kids, as you would imagine, and extending their lead.
Warner pass it off to McCormick. It'll come right back to him. Goes inside.
Nice.
Pass back down low to Will Ferguson, who lays it in. Ferguson with his first action of the night.
Yep. And a nice give by Laverne.
Brown inside. Tosses it down in the corner. Three-pointer for Smith is no good. Fight underneath. Lavorne will have it going the other way. Knocked away, out of bounds. It'll go to the Bears.
Back off Laverne.
Truett McConnell. Substitutions for Truett McConnell. Number 15, Inoka Frankie.
Frankie checks back in. He's got 4 fouls.
Other than that, played a whale of a basketball game.
Covington. Inside to Frankie, finger roll goes.
He utilizes that left, doesn't he? It's 3 nice buckets with the left hand right around the basket from Mr. Frankie.
That'll be a
Kickball.
kickball.
Be a reset, I would think, to 20.
Shot clock reset, 20 seconds. Blues ball.
Ferguson passes it off to Thrash. Thrash inside, off the glass, and good.
Great body there by Thrash. Really knows how to use it around the hole. Those shoulders and his chest into the defender, then to deliver the ball, extended away from that contact. Good job by Thrash.
Two-point attempt from the free throw line is no good. And Presbyterian has the rebound going the other way to Thrash. He'll pass it off to Barnett. He'll come back up top to Thrash. LaHorn on the right side.
Nice
Inside,
hesitation.
Up. Good.
Little hesitation, got in that open look, then he kissed it off the glass. Good job by Laverne. Brown almost walked on that time.
Nearly walked, may have walked.
Might have. No call. Nice back door.
Inside, up, off the glass, off the rim, no good.
Smith struggling here tonight, usually scores it well.
Barnett out the Thrash. Thrash will go inside, he'll go up, finish with the left.
Bucket.
And it's 73-30.
Thrash showing us his versatility. And that he is.
Bryant in the front court. Over to Smith.
Nice turn by Covington.
Covington goes up, no good, but he gets the foul. Free throws coming for Akil Covington. Sophomore out of Athens misses the front end of his 2. And he misses the second. 3-point attempt from the corner is good.
Yeah, Laverne with a nice showing his versatility. We talked about Thrash's versatility. Laverne showing you from the one spot. He's got some game, ability to knock down and to guard the basketball. Good move there by Covington. Shake free. But gives it up.
Taken away, another turnover by the by the Bears. Barnett at the other end, going to take a 3. It's good.
Barnett's a kid I really like, Tyler. I think he's going to be tremendous in this program and in this league. Smooth as he can be, really can get off the floor, very fast, handles the basketball, play makes. Just going to be an outstanding guard in this league. Another thing, Frankie's done a good job of avoiding that 5th foul. I almost couldn't get that one to go.
Get the shot and the fall.
Oh, great
ahead
lead
to
pass and
McCormack,
a good
and
finish
he'll lay it in.
by McCormack.
The offensive end, the Bears. 2-point attempt by Bryant is no good. Presbyterian has the rebound, going the other way. 3-point attempt by McCormack is in and out, no good. Brown has the rebound, taking it to coast, goes up, shot no good, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bears.
Truett McConnell substitutions.
White going to the bucket. Thought there might be a little bit of contact, but I like the no call on that one. So wholesale substitutions on both sides. Crowder back in the game.
Inbound pass comes in to Brown. Going to be knocked away by Ferguson. Lavorne will take it the other way. Graham. Passes it off to LeGregum. LeGregum going to go inside, put up a jumper. It's in and out, no good. And the Bears have the rebound. Throw it ahead. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be PC basketball.
Crowder creating some of his own offense with a step-back opportunity there. But, I mean, you're down 80-30. You know, you don't want to take wild shots, but early shots are fine. You know, trying to cut into that margin. Step back. I don't know if he made it behind the three on that delivery, but you got to give Crowder for at least attempting to cut into that lead. Took a decent shot.
Ferguson inside, tries to slam it. You can't hit it to flush. Going the other way are the Bears. Going to be stripped away and a whistle and a foul. Going to be called on Torrey.
Push, Tyler. Oh, excuse me,
We got Torrey.
Torrey for a push, yeah. On Lavorne, yeah.
Charts number 21, Kapumba Touré. His fourth personal. Team's fourth.
McCormack got to go inside, have it stripped away, but the Blue Hose will keep the basketball.
Yeah, good hustle by Arias Ortega. And knocked that away from McCormack.
McCormack has it up top, fires it down to Laverne in the corner. Graham try to go inside, tries to feed it to McCormack, can't get it to him. Bears going the other way, shot up, no good. Put back though, a slammed home
Frankie.
by Frankie. McCormack for three on the other end is off the rim, no good. Rebound
Off
goes
Crowder.
out of bounds.
Ooh, might have missed that one.
I believe that's the incorrect call.
I thought that one was off of Crowder.
It looked like it definitely was off of Crowder.
Let's watch this.
See if we can get another
Yeah,
look.
Frankie
We're
with
gonna
the
get a
dunk
look
there.
at the dunk. Crowder. Torrey loses his footing, able to regain the pressure, throws it over to Crowden. And he'll try to toss it back out, but going to be taken away by Ferguson. Graham in the front court. Passes it off. LeGregum going to go inside, back out to Ferguson. Ferguson for three. Shoots up an air ball. It's going to be corralled in by the Bears. Crowden has it poked out from behind, and it'll be Presbyterian basketball.
Yep. And, you know, what you want to do here is just not get sloppy. Because, you know, you can earn or lose time in a rotation. There's Jack. Oh,
Not
missed it
off the mark.
top.
Jack McMahon. Ferguson inside, can't get the shot to go, but eventually gets the foul call.
Ferguson is a kid that doesn't get a whole bunch of playing time. But, you know, credit Ferguson, he stays ready. And, you know, that could happen due to injury or, you know, as much COVID as we have, excuse me, going around these days. And you never know when your playing time, you know, could or should increase. And so if you're Will Ferguson, you may get that call at a key time or maybe more than one key time here in this season. And he could help this team.
Misses the second of his two free throws. whistle, and that's going to be another foul.
Jack McMahon.
They get McMahon with the foul.
Bluehost foul charts number 33, Jack McMahon. His first.
Our Hercules Tires strong move of the game. Go back a little bit. Kobe Stewart slamming one home. And KB, this was, you called it early.
Yes, sir.
The Hercules Tires strong move of the game brought to you by Hercules Tires.
Kobe Stewart.
Ride on our strength, HerculesTires.com.
New faces in there, as you mentioned, for Truett McConnell. It's a nice pass.
And a good dunk by Torre.
Yep. Frankie and Torre give them a presence around the rim. There's a bad pass.
But saved by
in a hurry for the
Seb
timer.
Brown. Just
Speed.
barely gets it across, lobs it into Ferguson, who couldn't get the alley-oop. He'll pass it out to Graham, who shoot it for three. It's no good and goes out of bounds. And
Yeah, if you're either team right now, Tyler, you're going to be careful that this thing doesn't get sloppy and somebody can get hurt. You want to continue to play hard, but stay within yourself. Don't get wild on some of these alley-oop dunk attempts. It's a nice finish.
Shot up and good by Brent Kelly.
Kelly hadn't done a whole bunch tonight, but that was a nice finish at the rim. Cock that thing back away from the shot block attempt.
Vern loses the handle. 7 to shoot, goes inside, tries to force a pass, but it's taken away by the Bears. Going to the other end is Arias Ortega. Put up a floater, and he gets it to fall.
Arias Ortega.
Arias Ortega. That's fun to say. In the corner for McMahon, the three-pointers off the mark.
It's 3 air balls tonight for the Blue Hose from 3. And yes, I have been keeping count. It's good D in transition by Graham. Reach around by Ferguson, didn't get called for it.
Graham tosses ahead.
Nice job by LeGregum. Yep.
He's it in. Maybe this is the final non-conference contest for Presbyterian. What are you looking for in a game like this right before you head into conference play?
That was kind of like what I said a minute ago, for kids to stay within themselves but continue to play hard. You know, don't do anything wild. Don't be selfish looking for your own shot unnecessarily, but take advantage of, you know, as the game comes to you, you know, playing hard, playing good defense, boxing out, doing all the things that you should do. And that's how you impress the coaching staff. That's how you get playing time. Play hard and play with each other, play for each other.
Sam Graham for 3, off the mark, no good. Ferguson underneath, gets it, turn around, put back, no good. And the Bears have the rebound. Going the other way quickly is Arias Ortega.
It's a nice bucket in transition. A little Euro step by Ortega. Over the shot block attempt.
LeGregum for 3, and he buries a tray.
Nice release there by Mbaka LeGregum for the Blue Hose.
Going inside, he had nowhere to go with the basketball. Laverne will take it away, go the other side.
Yeah, kind of had his mind made up on that and didn't let the play come to him.
Toss out to LeGregum for 3 again, and he buries another one. Back-to-back three-pointers for LeGregum. The sophomore out of Nairobi, Kenya. We got a whistle and a timeout. We'll take our final media inning, and you know there's some really good teams here in the
conference. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. You know, you have teams like Radford and Winthrop and High Point with their tradition. Whoa! You don't want to jump on that one.
There's a power dunk.
Yep. I don't know what they're calling, but he couldn't help but land on him, is what Frankie was saying. I don't know if we can get another. Here's another look at it. Watch this. Yeah, he just got dunked on, and then Frankie Maybe he can hold on. Yeah, he could have held on to the rim a little bit longer so as not to land on the head.
He sat on his shoulders like they were playing chicken in the swimming pool. That's what was happening.
Exactly. Here's a nice landing spot. So I guess he gets warned by the officiating.
You talk about
you could have. You're allowed to hold on to the rim to avoid injury, and maybe to avoid embarrassing the opposition.
Pat Kelsey no longer at Winthrop?
No, College of Charleston, right?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, he got him. Yep. Ferguson out on the perimeter where he's not real comfortable. Much more comfortable around the bucket.
Of course, you mentioned the normal power teams in the Big South, and of course, you got programs that are, up-and-comers, and programs like Presbyterian here that, have made some noise in the conference in recent years.
No doubt, no doubt. Nice finish by
Upstate,
Kelly.
right up the road.
Absolutely, absolutely. Developing somewhat of a rivalry with Presbyterian, or at least we think that's kind of the way it's going to go. They're only probably 40 minutes apart. Gregham with an errant release there. It's a long ball, way off that time.
On the other side of the thing, what do you take away from this game if you're Truett McConnell, Kevin?
Well, I mean, this is a tough assignment. I mean, we talked about PC being a D1 program, even though they're the smallest in the nation. He might have walked again. He double dribbled. But they're still a legit program who really guards you, and that's tough if you're a program like Truett McConnell, who is going to be good in their league. I like some of these kids. They can play, but it's tough when you step up, like this, and you look at the film and see the things you did well, and of course you look at the things you didn't do so well. How can you do them better? And then you use them as teaching points. A nice delay by Kelly there. Ortega's played well. Ortega's played very well, finishing at the basket. But I mean, it's not easy, but you can find teaching points out of this game. There's Jack again and miss it. Nice follow by Ferguson. Good awareness.
He'll say that was a pass.
No, I'm sure.
In the film.
Give him assist.
Meant to throw it to it.
Give him the assist.
We wind this one up. Presbyterian going to get the win and end non-conference play with an 8-7 record. They'll start conference play on January the 5th at North Carolina A&T in the Big South Conference.
Yeah, not too far up the road.
Of course, this Big South broadcast today brought to you by all of the good sponsors like Hercules Tires, who invites you to ride on their strength. Visit HerculesTires.com. Ingalls Low Prices, love the savings. Sunbelt Rentals, we have equipment for that. And First Citizens Bank, forever first. Make sure to visit BigSouthSports.com for all of your Big South Conference information.
And don't forget that excellent produce at Ingalls as well. And seriously, great selection of bread. Really do. You ever been in the bread department? Tell the truth.
Yes, KB.
Really excellent selection of bread at Ingalls.
Gregham will bring it down about a 2-second differential.
Now, if you're LeGregham right here, yep, and you're guarded closely enough, let's see the blow by. Chooses not to.
He's going to dribble it out.
Probably good.
Take the shot clock violation with 2.4 seconds left to go. Truett McConnell inbound it. Run off these final 2 seconds. Full half-court three-point shot. Go.